Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. Today is day 4 of our TypeScript series. In this video, we are going to deeper into the interfaces and the function. And trust me, this is where things start to feel real world. And have you ever wondered how big app handle the data coming from the API without breaking everything? How do they know what data should look like? That exactly what we are learning today. Now, what is an interface? What are an interface? Think of an interface like a blueprint. Just like when you build a house, you need a plan. Same thing in the coding. Interfaces define what an object should look like. Let me show you in the VS Code and see this in a practical way. Type interface user ID and string, and name is a string and the age is a number. So if I want to make a object const user of interface and ID of let's say 1, and the name is a, let's say, John, and the age is a age is a 25. Yes. Now here what happening here is that we are forcing this object to follow a structure. Means, hey user, follow this structure interface 1, and means if I mess something, TypeScript will immediately complain. Like if I make it string, TypeScript again gives me red error that string is not assignable to the number, right? So show error by removing a property. Now you might be thinking, what is the difference between this? Like in the last video we run about the type aliases, and what is the difference between the type and aliases and the user, because they both are look same. Now interface are mostly used for the object. What happened? Yes, interface are usually for the object, and type C are more flexible. Means you can use them for the union primitives and more like things. You write a type and the ID. It may be string, it may be number. You have the option, but in interface you do not have the option. Means types are flexible. You can either write the string, you can either give the number, you can either give the boolean value. It's perfectly fine for this. But for interface, it is mainly used for the object data type. Like if I write here, let's say type ID is either string or number. It's perfectly fine for this. If I make it ID is the ID and give the value here is the, let's say, 25, it's perfectly work. And if I make it is 1 to 5, it's again work. There is no issue with that. Now that's why that's why we use the type, and we need the flexibility. And this is something interface cannot do easily. Like a string or number, means you can either give the string or a number value. In the interface you cannot give it. So in the real project you will actually use the both. So don't overthink. You will, in the upcoming videos we will see how in the Munstack project, how we use the interface, how we use it type, and a real life project. Now there is one more thing, that is the optional properties. Optional properties, it's a super useful, especially when dealing with the APIs. You are building a form like a expense tracker app. You need a title for that, you need amount, you need the date of purchase, means a date, and you need one more thing, that is the note. This note is an optional for this. Means user, if the user want to write any something note, they write. If not, they not write. Means this is optional property from the front end from the form. So how can you write? For that interface, you write the, let's say, note, and it's an object. So let me remove this because it's make the, and inside this I get the ID. Then I get the title. It's again string, and I get the amount. It's number value, and then I get the date. It's string format, let's say, and last one is the note. Now note here is the optional. For optional thing, I have to write here the this question mark. This says this question mark say that means content is optional. It can exist or it can be missing. From the front end, this can be means I get or maybe not. So this is the why how we can handle the optional things, optional fields in the form object. And like if I make a object const note like this, and make an object that says ID is 1, and the other one is the title. It says my note, and the other one is like amount is the 350 rupees, and last one is the date. Let's say 2504 2026. So I get the ID, title, amount, and date. So it does not say the give me the note means this, give me the, this note. It's still valid, no error. That's a powerful feature of this TypeScript. Means if you want to give any optional field, you can give means by just writing the question mark in front of this field, like here. And there is one more thing, that is the read only properties. Now imagine you have something like an ID, like here I have an ID, and in the database I as a developer I must be say that ID never be changed. Means every user have a unique ID. It's never been changed. Like you never want to that to change. For that you have to write one thing, that is the read only. Just this read only keyword says means TypeScript protect your data for you. This is super useful in the real world project. If I write if I want to make it user, oh sorry, note, I just press this amount, date, ID, note, a title, means I get all the fields. If I want to make ID is equal to, let's say 25, now I get an error that says cannot assign to ID because it is a read-only property. Means I cannot change this value without means this is once it's set I cannot change. If I make like title, I can change this, like means there is no error here. So this is a super useful in the real world application. Now next one is the function. No, like in the but controlling function is like how we write them in the TypeScript. Like I write a function const add a comma b, and it's return a plus b. This is a normal function. I just write like in JavaScript format. And how can I write the type for this? For that type, add a is of type number, then b is of type again number, and it also return the number format. Now I have to just give here the add. Now see the both the red errors that comes here are the now removed. So the function must take two numbers and must return a number. No cheating with this. Means it must be take two numbers and it must return a single number. So this is how. Now you might be thinking why I write here type and why I did not write here the interface. Because if you try to write here interface, you will get the error. Why? See, number only refers to a type, but it is being used as a value here. Means I already tell you one thing, that interface is mainly used for the object. See this line. I already tell you. Means we can mainly use for this object format, and for other type of things like means like functions or like these optional values, or these like I am not sure like whether the field is like string or number or union of tuples. So for that we use the type keyword, and for the object format we give the interface. Like here rule of thumb is use interface for object, use type for the flexibility. Here I need the flexibility in the interface. In this function I am getting the two numbers and I am returning the number. So this and this give me the flexibility, right? So it's not an object. Now how to now let's combine everything. This is where it start looking like real apps. Like this is like here I have the right const node and interface node. So this is how can I write the for this? For that, let's say function print not, and it's take a note. How can I print it? Means console.log and it's give the note. So I just write a simple function without an if in a JavaScript it's no, it does not give any error, but it's a parameter note implicitly has an any type. That's an error. Means you must have to define what type of this. So I just write here note, and also one thing you must have to give whether what it returns. It is just printing the console.log note. So we have to write here the void. Means this is exactly how API work. Means you define what you are getting. You write here what you are responding. Means returning the from this function. Like in your controller in the APIs. Like in your backend controllers, you write the function, you get the request, you get the response, and means what you are returning from that controller. For that you have to write here the whatever you're returning, the response function or whatever. So you define the structure and then pass the data around this safely. So let's take it one step further, like a really backend response. Like I already take the example of the let's say the controller. Like I write here interface API response. Here from the API I must send the boolean value whether it's pass or not, true or false. And one more thing is the data, that says the what type of data I am returning. Like I create an object like a user, a node, so I just return back. Now your front end know exactly what to expect. No guessing, no bugs, no cleaner code. Like in JavaScript you write the code in controller, in the backend and in the front end. As a full stack developer you write like in the backend you write something else, but in the front end you are expecting something else. Means you get something else. Man, how can you verify what I am getting, what I just sending? So for that TypeScript help you. Means you are defining a single type, single interface, single object that you are sending, that you are getting in the front end. So this is the major real life example of this API using the TypeScript. So today we see the optional parameters, like how means how we can use the optional field in the interface by using this question mark. And read only properties means we cannot change the IDs. It's mainly used for the IDs that we never want to change. Function type, we define the functions, like how we can define the function. You either you can write the like a and column number, and you are just write here the column it's returning the number. But you have this single function const add. If you have many functions like const subtract, const multiply, const divide, for what for that function you again write? No, you have to just write functions and you can use it everywhere. Now next is the combining the interface with the function. Like you are printing a note. You just write here the type of this note, and you are this function is just printing the console.log. So you have to just write is the void, and that's perfectly for this. No issue with that. And this is a real world example. Don't worry, we'll see within in the next video. We'll see this in a real world life in the backend project. This how we can write the interface API response, and how we can write the means we write the backend using the TypeScript. Basically, my agenda is this. Now this is a practice task for you. Means just you write an interface for the node like this and create a node function like this. Means try the read only ID here. Just write a optional field, add the optional field and the function type. Like by means you are seeing the video. This is not the perfect way to learn this. You have to pause the video and try it yourself. Open your VS Code and try these type of things. That's why that's how you learn. If you are just watching this video, you are not learning. You are just watching like a movie or film. Now let's summarize this. We see the interface. Interface define the object structure. It is mainly for the object data type, and types are the more flexible. You can write the object, you can write the for the single variable, also for a function, also means this type of thing. Means interface is mainly for object, type is a for the flexible things, and question mark is make the property optional, and read only keyword protect the data. Means whenever you write the read only, it protect your data. Last one is the function type, and most importantly how this all connect to real world API. We see if you are serious about becoming a developer, don't skip the practice. And if this video help you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to JDCodebase, and because in the next video we are going even deeper into the TypeScript. We will see how to write the code in the month stack by using the TypeScript. See you in the next video.